Hey, what's going on, guys? Can you hear me? All right, Raptor, thank you very much for that. So this is kind of tricky for me because I'm so used to the desktop, but this will probably be the fastest panning video you guys have ever seen. This is on Bentley's Paydirt. This Paydirt right here was purchased. It's supposed to be 1.1 pounds of Paydirt from Lynch mining. It's supposed to have 2.5 grams of piggers and nuggets. All right. So you're not going to see my face on this one just because it's too hard to move the camera and all that stuff. I am able to see the chat. So what I'm going to do is let's figure out if it is 1.1. I do know that it's 1.7 in the jar. Let's make sure it's 1.726. So let's do this. It is sealed up. I'm going to do a second part of this video as a recovery of investment and what it cost and all that stuff. But let's open it up. And you guys can see, whoa. It's really hard to work in a mirror. So I'm going to dump it in here. First, I'm going to zero it out, and then I'm going to dump it in. I saw some black sands in that thing. It says 1.58. So this is 1.58. They claimed it was going to be 1.1 or more. So we know it's 1.58. So let me get rid of this. Let me get rid of the jar. I will show you that there's nothing left in the jar. Let me catch up in the chat real quick. Going to be really difficult to do considering I don't work on a laptop very often. If the dogs blow up, I don't know what to tell you guys. It's going to be kind of difficult. But Mike the Greek, TJ Hunts, Gleason's News, Ashes, thank you all for being in here. I appreciate you, and thank you to the members of my family. Much appreciated. Gier, thank you very much, my dude, for being here. An Apple user, Ashes, could I get my channel link? All right, so here we go. What we're doing is we're going to do this Bentley's Paydirt one more time. It is the bigger of the jars from Lynch Mining. Set this over here. Matter of fact, yeah, I want to leave that in the screen. So let's do this. Let me set this over here. You know, this isn't one that you necessarily need to separate. I did get the bucket of Lynch Mining that we're going to do at a future date. So I'm just going to add a couple buckets of water. Real simple. What's nice about doing it in the kitchen is it's warm water. So there's 10 gallons of water. Let's not forget a little jet dry. Uh-oh, it's not open yet. Flipside said she bought some new jet dry, so here we go. Just a couple drops. Get that in there. Now, I'm not even gonna put my magnet in there to pull any of the magnetite out of there. I wanna see exactly how it works, just like this. Flipside and I have done a lot. Party Pickle. Excuse me why I was not given an invite to this party, especially considering the fact that there are jars involved. A pickle jar. Hello. All right, so here we go. Pickle, you're killing me over here, bro. When I do the Paydirt bucket, it's going to be for members only. So that's going to be kind of cool. So I'm just going to rough this up a little bit. All right. So I have two pans that are my favorite. These two are the pans. This is my first one, just a simple pan. Second one, a simple pan. I'm going to sink one of them. The second one, I'm going to put right there. And I'm going to pour half of this in this pan. It's really not rocket science. I mean, you can always go back to your secondary pan and get your gold back out, run it one more time. As a matter of fact, I don't believe that I'm going to run it a second time during the stream, but maybe we'll see how it goes. I am even gonna, it's supposed to be all pickers and all nuggets. So I shouldn't have any fine gold in here according to them, but I did watch a couple videos on it, and they were finding a couple flakes of fine gold. So we'll see how it goes. Let me get caught up. Craft Dragon, thanks for coming in. Pickle, once again, thanks for coming in. TJ, appreciate you. Raptor, appreciate you. Let me get rid of a couple notifications. Man, this laptop hasn't been fired up since our last vacation. Brent Best, what's going on? Thanks for coming in. Appreciate you being a member to my channel. I appreciate it very, very much. So this is Bentley's Paydirt from Lynch Mining. And as you can see, we're already catching some blacks over here. So there is a lot of black sand in here, which will kind of be fun. If you're still running right there, if you're still running kind of a light gravel, then you're doing fine. As soon as you start seeing black sands here, you should knock it back down. And that's what I just did. It shouldn't take any time at all to get there, considering I have a secondary pan. And Flipside usually checks my work after, and I don't fail very often. So that gold is just going to be sitting right down there, and if not, it'll be sitting right there, and if not, it'll be sitting there. It'll never make it up over that edge. So I'm going to sink this pan now that it has some dirt in it. I'm going to run it back down. Hey, Patrick Bernie, what's going on, bud? Thanks for coming in. All right, so then now we can really start seeing some black sands here. See the black sands? See them laying over here? This jar of Paydirt was purchased incognito through my P.O. box, and they did not know it was coming to Big Flip, so there is absolutely no way that they could know that I run a channel and that they could have primed this up for us. And now see, I'm just making this light stuff walk off, and see how the black stuff's staying there? See that? I'm just letting the light stuff walk off. See, I have a little bit of black there, so I'm just going to knock it back down. All right, there's all our black sands. Now I'm just going to wash this back and forth. It's hard to do it in the mirror effect, but watch the gold start to show up now. See how we haven't seen any gold yet? Oh, there might be one piece that's floating down, but that's why you have that secondary pan there. Some of this gold is gonna, oh no, that's pyrite. So let me, oh, there's a big old nugget came out of there. Let me move it back a little bit. Coin Junkie, thanks for coming in. I appreciate you. I'm going to start over because I kind of messed up my procedure there. All right, so let's get it all back over here. It's all back on this side. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put some in there. And I'm going to make it slip down. There's our first little nugget right there. Now that is a bad procedure to stick your fingers in there because your fingers have an oil on them. There's another huge one right there. But remember, I am going to repan this, and I will make sure that we get all that we're supposed to out of this deal. So it looks like this came out to quite a few nuggets in this deal. Hold on. It's hard to do it in the mirror. Some guys sit there and fan this stuff for hours, and I just can't do it. I'll go back and double check, and especially when you guys are gone, I'll take a double take on all of this dirt. But it looks like one good nugget out of the deal, which is right there. All right, I'm gonna set that on the scale over here. Get my snuffer bottle, and I'm just gonna snuff all this stuff up. All right, so now I'm gonna switch it around one more time and walk it back and double check. I don't see any more gold in there, so I'm gonna drop it down in here, and I will do a double take on it for sure. Man, I got two more. I can't, when notifications come up, I can't see you guys. All right. TJ Hunts, thanks for being in here. I appreciate you. Raptor, what's going on, bud? All right, so we have this. I don't know if you guys can see this. You can see it there, I think. And there's the bigger nugget right here. Let's fly through this. There's some big stuff in this one. See, the gold just won't walk over that first edge right there. Even if it does, it's not going to make it out of that one. So I'm just going to keep walking this stuff down, getting rid of a lot of that black sand. It's what I should have done in the first place, but I don't know. I get distracted with you guys being in here. All right, so you see, that's all you should have, is just a little bit of black. And before we're all done here, I'm going to run that pan down bottom one more time. But this one, you guys should be able to see what's happening here. So I don't know, it looks a little bit short of 2.5 in my opinion. We'll set that one there. Yeah, we'll set that one there. And there's supposed to be no flour gold in here. So we'll see. All right, so there's the snuffer bottle in there. I ended up with 3 good nuggets out of that deal. Let me go down here, grab the pan again. I need to learn how to turn off notifications for sure. Midnight, this is from Lynch Mining. Oh, that was a lightning fast pan. Yeah, and like I say, you can always go back, but you don't have to sit there and spin your wheels. People go off and get all their concentrates and save them all weekend long and, you know, don't see what they're supposed to get out of the deal. And they just go home and then they baby it and they mess around with it in their garage. And as long as you're seeing the white sands on top and the light gravel and see no black sands, you can just keep doing it. As soon as you start seeing the black sands come out, that's when you should back out. See the black sand right there? And just get it back down there again. Now, look, you'll see this puddle of dirt, and watch, I'll just take the top right off of it. So now we're stuck with mostly black sand, see that? And all the gold is gonna be here or there. It's not even gonna be up here, so I don't understand what takes all the craziness out of panning for. I watched a video earlier, the guy panned for like 30 minutes to get through this thing. Now, of course, if there's some flour gold in there, you might want to get out a gold cube, or I have a little high banker, a little teeny thing you set on the side of the river, and you can run your gold and it'll get caught in mats. But there's really no need for that, in my opinion, but everybody's got their own opinion. And see, everything should be stuck right there, and if not right there, so knock it down one more time. That's what I ended up with. Let's check it. Nothing but black sand. Stop, dogs. There's a little piece of pyrite right there. Let me make sure you guys can see it. A little teeny chunk right there. And you know it's pyrite when it runs around inside the pan. It looks like gold, but it's not. It runs around inside the pan. There's another piece of pyrite coming up, and it just washed out of there. Matter of fact, it washed to right there, and its brother washed right there, but those are not gold. Now look where the gold should be, right up there, and there's absolutely no gold in there. That's a piece of pyrite. That is not gold. See how it just washes away? So I literally took all the gold out of that pay dirt. And had you guys not been here, I could have done it in probably 4 or 5 minutes. So I will leave this here for flip side, and she'll do the double test, and then she has a jar that she's going to play with tonight. She was mad that I was going to do this live. So, needless to say, let me get some clean water in here. You guys will learn that when you're panning, you're going to find your favorite pan and you're going to stick with it. I have two. I have a really nice custom designer pan thing. Let me show it to you. Where's it at? Oh, it's right here. Look at this thing. That's too complicated. You got to think when you run that one. And then this one over here, another really cool one. But I don't know. Whatever. And then I have a old backpack pan, and then a scoop. So let's get down in there and let's. Stop, dogs. There's no gold in there. So now I'm just going to wash everything over to one side. You get caught up in the chat. Man, once again, I gotta turn off notifications next time. Be nice to know how to do that. Ashes, I hope you are having a great day, and thank you for all you do for the community and my channel. I appreciate you. See you later. Hey, Gear, thank you very much. Bedtime here. No problem. I smell gold. Bye, Gear. Gonna sleep well, my dude. And yeah, I've done it a time or two for sure. So now look, as we're looking at this stuff, you can basically get out of the water and just tap your gold to one side. See it all head over there? There's one little piece right here that doesn't want to play. So we'll just tap it down. And the two big nuggets slid down to one side, and the other gold is on the other side. There's the two nuggets. There's the rest of the gold. All right, so I'm going to start up another live stream down at my desk after I grab all this back up, and then I will weigh it up for you, and we'll see where we're at, and then we'll do a recovery of investment. We'll figure out what I paid for this. It's kind of a two-parter, but I kind of like it that way. So I thank you all for coming in. I appreciate you. Let me show you that I put it all in here. There's 1 and 2. Then we'll suck up the other. Oh, there is a nugget there that won't go in. I watched a gold panning video the other day where a dude found somebody's snuffer bottle. He thought it was just full of rocks and garbage. He thought it was planted because everybody watches him on YouTube. And he thought it was planted there by one of his people that watch him. See, now they're all in here. So there it is right there. Really can't see it. But I'll fire this back up in about 10 minutes after I dry this out, and then we will do a recovery of investment. Maybe I can get you guys to look right down in there. There it is. I paid about $189 for this, something like that. And we'll see what happens. This will be a giveaway on my channel. I don't know if it's gonna be the 2,500. That's quite a ways away. It might be 2,500. We'll see. Not the whole thing. It'll be broke up into a couple different giveaways. But until I see you guys again, thanks for coming in. I appreciate you. Please come in about 15 minutes, and we will do the recovery of investment and let you guys know what the weight is. And we'll do all that fun stuff. Rebel Stacker, what's going on, bud? Thanks for coming in. Thanks for being a member to my channel. Isn't that a great when nuggets don't fit in the snuffer bottle? Yes, absolutely correct. All right, I'll get ready to shut this down. Full Push Metals. Hey, what's going on, Full Push? Thanks for coming in. All right, guys, I will see you on the next one. Do something nice for somebody. Pay it forward every chance you get, and I will see you soon. Please be safe. 10, 15 minutes, boys. Thanks, boys and girls. Bye.